13 assists to go with his 34.
Dame, going into Denver and winning game one, how important was it for you guys to set the tone in this series?
It was really important. I think anytime you start a series on the road, you're going into it thinking, we need to at least win one. And heading back home, we got to have one of those first two. And, it's a major statement to be able to get the first one. And, we came in saying we was going to just, play tough and try to take it a game at a time. And, we came out and we jumped out to a lead. So getting the first one is really important. But it's the first of four, and it's only going to get harder from here. But I think starting off with a win on the road was great for us.
Casey Holdall, Trailblazers.com.
Damian, a couple obviously big three-pointers for tonight, but the one you hit deep, turned around, reaction, flex, how important is it, I guess, to bring that kind of energy or just to feel that when you're in a playoff game, particularly when you're on the road?
I mean, you got to be all in. I think all 16 teams in the playoffs right now, this is our season. And, if the passion and the care ain't there, if your heart is not fully into it, you're not going to have a great chance. And tonight I was into it. I was like, all that matters is win the game. And for the last week, this is all I've been thinking about. We had a whole week to prepare for this and get ready for game one. And, we prepared hard, and I wanted to win the game. I wanted to win the series. So, that's the emotion that comes with really caring and really wanting to get it done.
Orlando Sanchez, KGW.
Dame, what did you think about the team's resiliency, down 9 in the third quarter, and you guys flipped the switch, and by the end of the quarter, you guys are up 10?
I mean, I wouldn't say we flipped the switch. I thought we were there the whole time, and you got to understand in an NBA game, it's going to be a game of runs. Teams going to get going, they're going to make shots, especially when you're on another team's home floor. That window of or that opportunity to make mistakes and have slip-ups and miscommunications is very thin. And when you have that, teams can get going and get on the run. And that's what happened. It's part of the game. But I was really proud of how resilient we were, how we stayed together. We didn't panic. We just kept coming. We just kept fighting. We stayed together. We kept trusting each other. And, we overcame that. And I think just the way that we played and how our mentality was allowed us to play a really solid game all the way through, especially being on the road. And we had a lot of guys step up, and, that's how it has to be. There's going to be a collective group effort to get the job done. And that's what we had tonight, even when it was, a little bit rocky at times. We didn't panic. We stayed together, and we kept pushing forward.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Dame, you guys are known for not having a lot of assists, but lately the ball movement has really changed. I think 29 assists tonight. You had 13 of them. How important is that to you guys? It seems like it sets up a lot of open threes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've had a history of being predictable and the ball moving sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. But I think when we've been playing our best basketball, the ball's been moving around. We've been trusting each other. Hitting the roller, hitting the weak side, swinging it, making the extra pass. We've been making the extra pass a lot, and it's leading to higher quality shots. And, when you play that way, it's contagious. And I think that's what we had going for us tonight. And, more guys touching the ball and being involved. When you have that, then guys give you more. When they feel involved, they play harder defensively. They're going to go harder for the team. And, I think that's been really beneficial for us, the way we've been moving the ball and doing things together and trusting each other and, making that extra pass. So we just got to continue that. We got to understand, where our success is coming from and continue to lean on it.
We got time for two more. First one's coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Damian Jokic had 34 points on 14 of 27 shooting, but just one assist. How big was that?
It was huge. We know when they're at their best, he's setting the table. He's dominating the game as a playmaker, and he's scoring. He's just kind of having his way. And, a guy that is as good as he is, an MVP, candidate, the MVP in my opinion. You know that he's going to play well. You know that he's going to do what he does, but you got to try to take something away. And Nurk was, fighting his ass off tonight. We just wanted to dig and show him bodies and just make him work. But we didn't want to allow him to score and pick us apart, and I think that played in our favor.
And then Simons, how well he played. Not his first playoff game, but first big moment in a playoff game.
He's been growing up in front of our eyes, man. And, for the last 3 years, I've been a huge supporter of his. And, I've had a lot of confidence in him from the time I watched his draft workout in Portland. I just could tell, something about him, his demeanor. After he worked out, I was sitting in the dining room eating at the practice facility, and he was sitting in there, and we was just kind of going back and forth as if we was teammates already. And I was like, I like this young dude. And since he's been in Portland, we train in the summer together in Phoenix. We train in Portland. During the season, we shoot together, some mornings after the game, some nights before games. We spend a lot of time around each other. We talk a lot. And I just been pushing him to, get to this point to where, he's consistently in the rotation and having an impact because he's more than capable and we need him. He's one of the most talented guys on our roster. He can put the ball on the floor and beat people. He's a knockdown shooter. He's what we need, on the perimeter. And tonight he was a big boy. He stepped up and he played a major role in us winning this game tonight.